Hey Chicago, it's Mark Beyer. I'm here with Verlena Mooney-Newell. We're going to talk about today a great event on October 17th. It's the 11th annual Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. American Cancer Society has been putting this event on for 11 years. It's to support those who have breast cancer and to raise awareness about breast cancer. So Verlena's going to talk to us a little bit about her experience and a little bit about what this walk has meant to you.
Great. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
The American Cancer Society, this is one of their signature events. And with it being the 11th year, it's very exciting. And I participated in Making Strides for over 6 years now.
Wow.
And I am a 14-year breast cancer survivor.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. And Making Strides is such an awesome event because, it brings communities together. And it gives us an opportunity to celebrate those who have won the fight against breast cancer and remember those who lost their lives against breast cancer as well.
Yeah.
One of the great things, I personally like about Making Strides is that, I consider myself a veteran cancer survivor.
Right.
So it gives me an opportunity to basically tell my story and share my story to those, to individuals. And for those individuals who are fighting breast cancer, hopefully my story will inspire them and also give them hope.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, you are a breast cancer survivor, so congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience and what that was like and how you overcame it.
Well, breast cancer is, it is a scary thing. I think it's very important that all women and everyone understand that, it's really important that you know your body and recognize if there's any changes in your body. And definitely for women that are 40 and older to get mammograms on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
And I basically found the breast cancer on my own.
Wow.
There was a lump in my left breast. I identified that hanging out with my sisters and celebrating my 35th birthday at that particular time.
Wow.
And from there, I went to the doctor immediately, and they identified it after going in for a biopsy. They identified that I had stage 2 breast cancer.
Wow.
And what that meant for me, stage 2, was the breast cancer was also in some of my lymph nodes. And then from there, not only did my doctor and I chose to have a lumpectomy, but we also had to have chemotherapy and then some radiation as well. Yeah.
And it's been 14 years since you're cancer-free. It's 14 years.
It's been 14 years and I'm cancer-free.
That's
breast
great.
cancer does not have to be a death sentence.
Yeah.
The important thing is that when you identify breast cancer or you see some type of change in your body is that you go to the doctor immediately because the cure to survival is finding the breast cancer in its early stages as opposed to the latter stages.
Yeah. Right. And you look like you keep in great shape, so obviously it doesn't hinder you from working out, and I heard you have some kids, is that right?
Absolutely, Mark. What was important is that, I always tell people that, when you're diagnosed with a disease that is life-threatening, you continue doing the wonderful things that's important to you in your life.
Yeah.
What was important to me at that time was working out daily on a regular basis.
Good for you.
Breast cancer, it does not discriminate against age. It doesn't discriminate against, weight. Look at me. I'm in great shape.
Yeah.
I was always physically fit, always very active, working out, but I got breast cancer. But the key is to continue being very active, working out, and watching your diet as well.
Yeah. Keep living your life.
And just basically keep living your life and staying positive.
Yeah.
Find that spiritual strength, whatever that is, to give you a very positive outlook so you can continue to fight that disease.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've been very fortunate. It didn't slow me down. There's love, life, and laughter after breast cancer is what I like to say.
Yeah.
5 years after being diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, I met a wonderful man, Daryl Newell, my husband, and we got married, and now we have 2 healthy boys. Our oldest son, his name is Daryl, and he just turned 9 years old.
Wow.
And we have an 8-year-old, and his name is Grant.
That's awesome.
So, it's a blessing. There is definitely a future after breast cancer. So, those individuals that are diagnosed with breast cancer, I say, do what you need to do to get healed and to go through the treatments, whatever those treatments are that your doctor have identified for you, and stay positive, because there is definitely life on the other side after breast cancer.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your experiences as a breast cancer survivor. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
There's many women out there that I'm sure look up to you for inspiration. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience, specifically at some of the Stride events that you've been a part of in the past?
No problem. The Strides Walk is very exciting and very exuberating. The purpose of it is to really celebrate breast cancer survivors and remember those who have lost their lives against breast cancer. The American Cancer Society, we want to celebrate more birthdays.
Yeah.
So we ask individuals to come out, our families, your friends, you get a chance to see your neighbors, folks that you work with that come out to the event to celebrate breast cancer survivors.
Yeah.
And it's a very exciting event. It's very uplifting. It's very high energy. And it gives me an opportunity to touch those individuals who are fighting breast cancer today.
Do you find, in talking with some people that, along the walk, do you find that there are quite a few people that are still fighting, that are out there walking?
Absolutely. And what is so amazing about it, Mark, is that there are people that you've seen before, but you had no idea that they were actually going through breast cancer.
Really?
Or they had a loved one or a family member
Yeah.
or a wife or a girlfriend who's also going through breast cancer. So it gives us an opportunity to talk and share and really uplift each other.
Yeah. Share something on a common ground and share that experience and be supportive for each other.
Yeah, I think hope is the message for me that I want to give out to all individuals who are really going through breast cancer, is that there is hope.
Yeah.
So hang on and keep fighting.
Yeah, good. So tell me, where are the events, and is there one near Chicago? That
Yes, absolutely. The one in Chicago is in Montrose Harbor,
Okay.
and then there's 6 throughout the greater Chicagoland area.
Great.
In Aurora, Glen Cove, Highland Park, Libertyville, Orland Park, Hoffman Estates, and Wheaton. I would
Great.
ask people to go online, because I know I said that pretty quickly, and I put out a whole
Yeah.
lot of different cities there. Go online to makingstridesillinois.com
Okay.
for the closest location.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And the Montrose Harbor one, what time does it start?
You can go online. When you go online to makingstridesillinois.com, you'll get all your information there. You can register online.
Okay.
And registration begins, I believe, like at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, great.
And then once you go online, you'll see all this great information. It'll ask you to form a team,
Yeah.
bring out your friends, and bring out your family, and bring some pledges out. This is
Yeah.
definitely a fundraiser.
Yeah.
In Illinois alone, our goal is to raise $2.1 million.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So
That's
we
great.
need as many feet out there walking in support of breast cancer as
Yeah.
we possibly can get.
Great. And the date's October 17th.
The date is on Sunday, October 17th. It's usually a beautiful day. It's very sunny out.
Yeah.
Might be a little nippy in the morning.
Yeah, that's
Layer
perfect.
up, then peel
A little
off.
coffee.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely great. My
Yeah.
family were out there. My boys are out there
Yeah.
with me. We've been going out there for many years, ever since they were like 2 years old. And now
great.
they're 8 and 9 years old today. So it's a bunch of fun. A lot of family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers. You'll be amazed at all the folks that you'll basically be running into that you see crossing your paths
Yeah,
every
yeah.
day.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
And guys, we'd love to see you all out there. So get online, sign up, and let's go support American Cancer Society. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys.